What's going on, YouTube? We are back, and this is the off season for our first season. And Coach Moon is going to be making some major moves. First thing I want to check out, go ahead and show you guys who is playing in the conference championship games, the last 4 teams that made it. We have Baltimore playing Kansas City and Atlanta versus San Francisco. I have no clue how Atlanta got the 2 seed, but that's wild. So for my 2, I'm going to go with Kansas City versus San Francisco, and I got KC winning. And score, let me see a score. Let me give y'all a score real quick, show y'all my gambling paralysis. I'm going to say it's Kansas City winning 27-17. Now we're going to take a look at Pro Bowlers, and unfortunately Trey Lance was not a Pro Bowler. And it sucks because I felt like he had the stats. Granted, his interceptions was hella high, so I didn't know if they was going to give him a nod for that, but he didn't get in. We take a look at who else. Kendre Miller got in as RB3. He deserved it. I think he led the league in rushing touchdowns. I forgot to look. I'll look after I'm done looking at this. Fullbacks, I'm not sure how they judge what fullbacks go because our fullback should be here as well, but whatever. Receiver 1, A.T. Perry had a huge season. He was a dog, made plays left and right. Jamar Chase is number 2, and look at that, Simi Fehoko was number 3. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get our other receiver up here with Racy. Racy had 1,000 yards as well, but I guess it just wasn't good enough. I think he should have been up here. He had a huge season as well. 3,000-yard receivers for Trey Lance. I mean, I think Trey Lance should have been here for that stat alone, but the interceptions killed him. Tight ends, yeah, I wasn't worried about it. We didn't have no amazing tight end. No linemen, of course. Our O-line is terrible. Let's go to defense. And it's not looking good for defense. Oh, we didn't have anybody from defense make it? Oh, that's so disheartening. I just for sure thought Yaya would get in or DJ, but neither one of them got in. And of course I said, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Antonio Johnson slid into the 4th DB spot. So they feel he had a better season than Josh. That is wild. Did not expect to see that. And look at Seattle over there with 2 DBs that made it. Tariq Woolen, but he's an animal. And Witherspoon made it as well. So to have 2 guys make it, that makes their team extremely dangerous going into next season. Antonio Johnson slid into the Pro Bowl. That's nuts, man. Neither one of my safeties made it, which is disheartening. I thought they both had good seasons, respectively. And my kick returner also got snubbed. Reggie should be up here. Somehow they gave it to McKinnon. That's a lot of heartbreak going on right now. This is just all around disappointing. Looking at yearly awards, Joe Burrow won MVP over Pat. Offensive Player of the Year goes to A.T. Perry. I mean, he had a great season, man. I was force-feeding him the ball, so I expected him to have a great season. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Jeremiah Owusu, which is surprising because he's not really all that good on Madden, but apparently he had a good season, so hey, shout out to him. Offensive Rookie, obviously A.T. Perry. Defensive Rookie goes to Yaya Diaby, which is good for him. We need that. Best quarterback goes to Joe Burrow. Best running back goes to Taylor with Kendre on his heels, so that means I probably didn't catch him. Best receiver also goes to A.T. Perry. Simi Fehoko came in 3rd on this, and Racy was 6th. Best D lineman goes to DeForest Buckner. Best LB goes to Max Crosby, which I don't know how Yaya's only 7th. I feel like he played better than 7th, but whatever. Best DB was Antonio Johnson. Get the fuck out of here. Do you realize how terrible this young man was at the defensive back position? And you had the audacity to say he was the best? Josh finished 3rd on the list. Kelvin Joseph was 4th. Skinner was up there. Okay, so I do see my guys. So they was in the conversation. Kendre Miller gets a star trait, but he didn't get any upgrades, which is kind of shocking. A.T. Perry jumps from a normal all the way up to a superstar. That's the type of season he had. Rookie of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year. He had a great season, receiver of the year. So yeah, he deserved that. Well deserved. Simi Fehoko is now a star receiver. And although Racy wasn't a Pro Bowler, they did give him the star trait as well, which I think he deserved. So apparently 700 yards was good enough for Check to get a superstar trait. Wasn't seeing that coming. But I mean, I was looking to replace him, to be honest. He's not a good blocker and he's undersized. Yaya Diaby is now a superstar. Although he didn't make the Pro Bowl, they still acknowledge that he had a great year. So I'm excited to have some stars on defense, man. We need that. We need our defense to be better than what it was last year if we want to have a chance to win any games besides the lucky ones we won this year. Josh Hayes was given the star trait. I mean, he started off hot, then he just slowed down as the season went, but I want to be positive. I'm just going to look forward to next season and just keep developing them and keep trying to make them better. And the most gut-wrenching sight of all is Antonio Johnson is now a superstar. He went from star, he skipped star, he went straight to superstar. The dude was a normal and got star, then went to superstar when he won DB of the year. Because they felt he had that great of a season. Words cannot describe how infuriated I am that I have to keep this guy on the roster. Because, I mean, let's be honest. I'll be crazy to trade a superstar. So, I mean, unless I get something valuable for him, I mean, he's here. He's on the team. On Poe trade went up as well, which was a little surprising. I thought my safeties played well, but I didn't know if they played well enough to get the star. So I'm happy to see that, and I think JL went up too. Yes, JL Skinner is also a star safety. Love to see it. That means these guys are developing nicely. All I gotta do is keep putting that effort and work into them. But then if I can pull off having 2 superstar safeties, that's gonna change a lot. That's gonna change a lot of shit. And I was completely wrong about who was making the Super Bowl. The Ravens are playing the Falcons. How did the Falcons make the Super Bowl? Who's on that roster? I gotta look at who's on that team. The Falcons won the damn Super Bowl. I'm gonna be honest. In my mind, I was like, the Ravens are gonna blow the boys out. But I didn't say anything for the simple fact of I was so wrong about who I had going to the Super Bowl. So to see it, the Falcons won. Super Bowl MVP was Caden Ellis, their middle linebacker. No idea who that is. I am shocked right now. But I guess shout out to the Falcons. All right, so my issue, one of my many issues with Madden is like, it doesn't make sense. A lot of things on this game does not make sense. They have the Bucs with the number 1 pick. The Bucs currently have 0 quarterbacks on their roster. So if they have 0 quarterbacks on their roster, why would they not take the top quarterback prospect on the board instead of letting him fall to number 2? Unless it's just not sold on him being that small, because that's why I'm not interested in him. But an even dumber thing is, look at this. They have me taking a quarterback at 6, a quarterback at 10, and then another quarterback at 17. Why would I draft 3 quarterbacks in the first round? Any general manager or coach that does that needs to be removed from their job immediately. 3 quarterbacks in the first round makes no sense. Like, who's like, I don't know. Maybe I just care too much. I think that's part of it. I care way too much. Trey Lance is on his 5th year. I'm going to accept it. Yeah, we'll accept his 5th year. Trayvon, I already said I'm going to let you walk. And Jaleel, I'm going to let you walk. You're 30 and you're 28 respectively. You guys just aren't good enough to play on this team. And this team's pretty bad. And neither one of them are interested in coming back. So, good riddance. Now we got the combine results. I just got to know. Because they said he was fast. Let's see how fast he actually is. The 5'9" quarterback coming out of UCLA, Quincy Hollis. And that little nigga is quick. 4'3", 40. And he's pretty strong. 22 reps on the bench, a 40-inch vertical, a 10-foot broad jump. I mean, who ran a faster 40 than that, though? Damn. Because a 4.34 is moving. And he's elite at literally everything. So I figured since they projected me to draft 3 quarterbacks, I'm going to look at those 3 quarterbacks. The first of which of these quarterbacks I was projected to draft is Carter McAdams, a 6'6", 225 quarterback from Miami, Ohio. Last good QB they had was Big Ben, but I hated Big Ben as a person, not a football player, so not sure if I want to draft anyone from that university. He's pretty strong though. Nothing really is impressive about him. It says he has an elite throw power. I mean, he's 6'6", 225. He's a big boy. Yeah, he's projected going the first round. I don't think I want to take a quarterback in the first round. Because like I said, I'm still going to rock with Trey, but I am going to have somebody just in case. So I need someone that's like a project. I need a project player. Like how we had Nico last way. I need a guy that's kind of like that. 6'6", 241, Alex Harris. Alex Harris did not participate at the combine. Solid throw power. He has an A stiff arm. Why does a quarterback need an A stiff arm? Be throwing a run. He's a first round too. Jordan Underwood. Ooh. He has good size. 4'4", 40. 23 reps on the bench. 36-inch vertical. Now this is what we're impressed. Look at this: elite acceleration, elite agility, elite change of speed, elite jumping, elite strength, great throw power. I mean, the dude looked good on paper. His best fits is the Bucks, the Vikes, and the Rams. Beautiful spiral on all his passes, stand tall in the pocket, plays well within and outside the pocket, multi-angle quick motion. He's 6'2", 235, so he's a big boy. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on him. 4'4", 40 is really good. I gotta see what he do at his pro day. If he can beat that 4'4", he might be our guy we taking. And he's a day 3 guy. I don't gotta worry about trying to get him in the first or second round. I can get him probably the third, fourth round. Taking a look at the top 5 receiver prospects, we got Leon King. He's projected to go top 5. A catching traffic, A catching, A deep route. 6'4", 217. I mean, guy's a stud. 4'5", 40, not that fast, but he's strong, 29 reps, and he got a good vert, 38 inches, 10 broad jump. 6'9" on the cone drill. He's not that quick though. Great jumping. He's not leader. He has elite strength, so he's a strong wide receiver. Now this guy has my eyebrow ways. 6'5", 238 wide receiver. That's a big boy. A catching traffic, B catching, B deep route, but A release. And he runs a 4.3, 440. He had the highest vertical. Yo, this might be our guy. He had the highest vertical, the highest bench rep, the best broad jump. His 20-yard shuffle isn't good, so maybe he's not that good as far as change of direction. But man, a 4.3, 440 at 6'5", 240. I mean, that's Calvin Johnson. Like, what did Calvin Johnson run? Didn't Calvin Johnson run a 4.3, 440? John Streets. He's 5'10", 193 on the small side. Gotta be careful with these small receivers. He ran a 4.3, 140. That's fast as hell. But you gotta be careful with these small receivers because those guys tend to get hurt a lot. His 20-yard shuffle is a 3.9. Yeah, he's it. He's fast as hell. Don't got good hands though. D catching, B deep route, B release. Number 4 ranked receiver in this class is Don Bernard. He's considered a playmaker. 4'4", 640, 17 reps on the bench, 37-inch vertical, 10-foot broad jump. I mean, he has elite acceleration, but nothing's really wowing me right now. And the last guy that's top 5 is Dion Brown, 6'3", 222, receiver from Stanford. A catching traffic, A catching, but he's D deep route, C release. 4'4", 540, 20 reps on the bench, 38-inch vertical. I mean, he's not bad all around. 4'5" isn't slow. And I found the guy with the fastest 40, Marquise Bartow. 4'2", 440. That's moving. That is moving. Like, that is legit moving. He's projected to go in the first round. I don't know if I want to take 2 receivers in the first round, but the thing that scares me, he's 5'10", 175. C catching, A deep route. I mean, I don't know, man. Small receivers scare me. 5'10 is really 5'10, 175 is real tiny. When it comes to the offensive line, I am torn between these two, Deontay Howard and Joseph Gates. Both of these guys look like studs. Joseph Gates is 6'6", 346. He's 21 years old from Wisconsin. I mean, A awareness, A impact block, A pass block, A run block. And the same thing with Deontay. A awareness, A impact block, A pass block, A run block. I know I won't be able to get both of them because I think both of these guys could go top 5. Honestly, that's how good they look on paper. Stamina is F, I think they say that about a lot of guys. So when I get my next scouting trip, I'm probably going to use it on him and Gates. See what they're looking like. Some of the top free agents this year have no interest in signing with our organization. We have no franchise QB. He doesn't like our scheme, and we're not a big market apparently. So Mike Williams is not interested. DJ Reader is not interested. Dalvin Cook is not interested. Christian Wilkes is not interested. Bobby Wagner is not interested. We got to go all the way down to a damn punter before we get somebody who wants to play for us. He worried about his money. Look at that, no staying in contact. I feel you, brother. I feel you, Tommy. As you guys know, though, we did not sign free agents. I just wanted to see who were the top guys and where they could potentially end up at. Real quick, not going to take long. I'm just going to call out the first 5 guys I noticed on this list that wowed me. Here we go. We got a big corner here. Derek Wolford. You know, I prefer a bigger corner. 4.46 and a 4.440. See, the 6'3" corner ran a 4.4, but the short guy ran a 4.6. That says something to me, man. That says something. There is a 6'5" tall cornerback. He's great in man coverage and great in press from Fresno State. I don't know how to feel about it. I don't think I've ever seen a 6'5" corner before. That is nuts. Ugh, he's not that fast though. So he can probably play safety. Yeah, see, poor speed. 4.5 40 at cornerback. I don't know, man. Solid jumping. You gotta have great jump. I mean, he's taller, so I guess he doesn't need essentially great jumping. Poor speed is definitely concerning. Almost a 4.6 40, if we're gonna be completely honest. He ran a 4.56, so he almost ran a 4.6 40. That's just not good enough. As tempted as I am to drop the 6'5" corner, he's not fast enough. Got another 6'3" corner, but he runs a 4.3. He ran a 4.4 on his pro day, but man, I cannot afford to draft slow guys. I need some speed. They have 2 6'5" corners, and this is actually kind of fast. He runs a 4.49 and then a 4.44 at his pro day. I can rock with that. He has the best vertical in the class. 40-inch vertical at 6'5" is nuts. He probably should be playing basketball somewhere. Best broad jump. His agility isn't that best, but he has elite jumping, elite strength, solid speed. I don't know, man. Day 3 guy though too. If he's around, I'll take him. It's hard to turn down the guy 6'5" because anything we can move from the safety. Obviously, we got 2 great safeties, but we can make something happen. Yeah, see, even the safeties are slow. 4.64. That's not good. That is not good at all. He's strong as a Knox though. 25 reps on the bench. Got some great hips. Look at this menace. He's a 6'4", 212 safety from Rutgers. That's kind of concerning because Rutgers is a terrible university to play football at. But a 4.3 40, a 4.24 at his pro day, he knocked off that much time. Not that strong, but a 42-inch vertical. A 42-inch vertical with that speed. He has the best agility. Has the fastest cone. A 3.820 is nuts. And he beat that at his pro day. He beat his shuttle time, his cone drill at his pro day. Sheesh. I mean, this may be the guy. He plays safety though. Can he play corner? I don't even know if he can play corner. But we need that speed, man. We need that speed. That's the type of speed I'm looking for. And at 6'4", he's that fast. That's different. Like strong safety, they got this freak of nature safety, 6'5", 233 from USF, A hit power, B tackle, A zone. I mean, he's a menace. A 4.53 and a 4.47. I mean, it's top 10 in his class. 4.47 is actually pretty good. He's the strongest DB. He's the strongest safety. He's the highest jumping. He has all that shit. The only thing he's not number 1 in is his 40 time. This man ran a 4.3 140 at his pro day at 6'5", 240 pounds. And he has a 43 inch vertical. I think it's safe to say this is our receiver. The dude is a generational player. Am I about to have my first generational draft pick? Because I think so. Now we're down to our private workouts. And I'm going to take Deontay Howard and Gates for sure. And I'm going to take that 6'5" corner that's a day 3 prospect. One last thing I want to do before we start this draft is I want to look at some of these linebackers. And the top guy on the middle linebacker list ran a 4.4 40, and that was 4th. That means someone ran faster than a 4.4 40 at their pro day. So we have to find out who that is. And it didn't take long to find him. He ran a 4.42 at the combine. He was second in bench, second in vertical, first in the broad jump, first in 3 cone, first in 20. Then at his pro day, he ran a 4.36 40, and he was literally first in everything else. So Jeremy Yates, I have to draft this man. He's literally number 1 at the position. I will be insane not to draft this guy. He has literally elite at all his ratings. He's a 2nd round prospect, 2nd, 3rd round. And there's something I'd be fishy about it. That sounds way too good to be true. Wait, who had a faster? Someone ran faster than him at the combine. Let's find that guy. So after doing a little digging, we found another diamond in the rough here. Joey Springfield. He ran a 4.42 at the combine. He ran a 4.40 at pro day, which is still fast for a linebacker. But that other guy ran a 4.36. That's wild. He has the highest vertical, 43 inches, 10-foot broad jump, and he's 2nd. I mean, these dudes are insane. And he's also 6'7". Did I tell you guys he was 6'7"? Yeah, he's a 6'7" middle linebacker. So, I'm probably going to try to draft both of these guys. I don't need 2 middle linebackers, so I may move them both to outside. I don't know. I know I need them on the team, though. That is too elite of speed to have at the linebacker position, at literally everything. They're elite at everything, and not have them on this roster. I gotta get both of these guys, and they're both projected 2nd rounders. Tampa Bay Bucks are on the clock, and I'm hoping they did not draft a defensive end. And they took B.J. Dixon. That is devastating for that franchise. You have a guy who has the talent, who's more than capable, and you just pass on him. The Commanders take Quincy Hollis, the 5'9" quarterback, speedy little bastard out of UCLA. Jacksonville takes Travis Dobbs, a right end out of Florida. The Lions take Deacon Graham, right outside linebacker out of Alabama. The Cardinals take Trey Griffin, D tackle out of USC. All right, so I think Deontay Howard is not the guy we should take. He has F stamina and F injury. I mean, we need guys that are going to stay healthy. He says he lacks discipline, resulting in avoidable penalties. I can't even talk. So I think that says it. We got to go with Joseph Gates here. Has a motor that runs through the whistle, disciplined player who rarely gets flagged. We got to go Joseph Gates. That's our pick. And he's a hidden. I must be the O-lineman guru, because I called so far 4 hiddens, 3 from last series and this one that started off. He's a stud, and the Raiders take Deontay Howard, so I got to remember that's where he went so I could see if I made a mistake. But that F injury and F stamina was everything I needed to know to stay away from him. Matthew Irving, linebacker from South Carolina, drafted by the Saints. The key to the draft, you kind of got to draft guys early. I've been sold on this 6'5", 238 receiver running a 4.3 40 since I've seen he runs a 4.3 40. I could go with Leon King here, but I mean, he don't run a 4.3 40. I gotta go with Tyron Andrews from Texas. Oh yeah, this is the guy. That's our pick. Oh, he's probably an X Factor too. Ooh, 95 speed, 99 jumping. That's a generational wide receiver, ladies and gentlemen. The Rams pick Carter McAdams as quarterback. Ooh, the Giants take that safety Max Barnes. I really wanted him, but I would have had to make some crazy trade. Actually, let me try to trade up now since I just missed out on him. And there we have it. We were able to move from the draft. It cost us a 4th round pick next year and also a 6th round pick this year, which I'm not worried about. 6th round pick. How often do we get studs there? But that 4th round pick, I did not want to give up, but I have to move up in order to get the player that I have on my board next. John Street was taken. He was on my board too. Patriots take Leon King. That's what I was going to get. I traded to go get Leon, but I guess I got to go defense here, right? Since I mixed out on Max. Let's get that fast safety. How about that? Let's get that fast free safety we got out here. Courtney Frazier, welcome to the team. You know, I've been saying that all year. We need speed. We're lacking speed. The guy runs a 4.240. That's speed right there. He's a normal though, but he's fast as shit. 97 speed, 97 jumping. I can work with that. The Cardinals take Darnell Lennon, tight end from Michigan State. The Steelers take Alonzo Willis, left end from Ohio State. The Dolphins take right tackle Chad Kittens from Miami. The Bears draft Nathan Truman. The Packers draft tight end Tyreek Davenport from Washington. Dallas Cowboys take another linebacker, Jamie Coleman. I was looking at him. He's actually really good. He has great size, great measurables. They might have got another stud with him. Nathan Small, free safety from South Carolina, has been drafted by the Buffalo Bills. Allen Godwin, another solid linebacker I've seen from Penn State, drafted by the Colts. Joey Ross, right end, drafted by the Chargers. The Bears got like 5 picks, man. Don Bernard, receiver from North Carolina, that actually helps them give Justin Fields a weapon. Kevin Ziegler, running back to Texas from Penn State. 49ers take B.J. Ross, left tackle from Virginia. The Chiefs take Chad Thompson, safety from Stanford. The Ravens take Tim James, D tackle from USC. And the Super Bowl Falcons take Kasim Sharp, free safety from Alabama. The fact that those linebackers fell to the 2nd round is beyond me when they are clearly different. I don't know which one I want to take first because I already told you I'm taking both of them. I can move them anywhere. 6'5", 266 with that speed, 6'7", middle linebacker is nuts. Let's go ahead and get Joy first. Let's get Joy first because he's at the top of the board. And he's a hidden. He's 6'7" with 99 jumping, 94 speed, 95 acceleration. I think we got a couple generational players from this draft so far. All right, I'm hoping he's still here. Am I going to get both of them? I'm making it happen. They didn't draft him. I had to wait to the 6th pick. I had to run the risk. Jeremy Yates. Welcome to the team. And he's a hidden. 94 speed too. Bro, I don't know what's going on. All these players I drafted are hiddens except for one so far. I think I need to go get the DB. Yeah, I think that's the route. I think I need to go ahead and take him. Oh, he's a hidden too, man. Let's go. Should I get him now? If I wait to the 5th round, will he even be there? I think I'd rather draft him early instead of not miss out on him. I mean, he's a stud, man. 6'2", 235. That's a chunky boy. 4.37. I gotta get him. I gotta get him right now. Jordan Underwood. Ooh. 92 throw power? Okay, rookie. 92 speed. This may be the greatest draft of all time. I think I got 1 pick left, and then I don't know what I'm going to do. It's a 6'7", 364 left tackle for Georgia. Are you kidding me? And it's a herd, and let's go! I need to go to the casino, boy. I'm rolling right now. I mean, at this point, round 6, I don't even give a damn. I'm gonna just sim to the end because I got everybody. I'll let the CPU pick it. Looking at our draft picks, and we have multiple generational players throughout. Our first pick, Joseph Gates, was an 84 overall hidden. Tyron Andrews, 82 overall hidden, 95 speed, 6'5 receiver. Courtney Frazier, a free safety with 97 speed. Joey Springfield, a linebacker with 94 speed, and he's 6'7". Jeremy Yates, another linebacker with 94 speed. Nate Johnson, a 6'5 corner, 90 speed. Jordan Underwood, a 92 speed quarterback. Peter Walden, a left tackle from Georgia. That's a hidden. He's not very good, but he's a hidden. That's the thing, fella. These hiddens mean the most. And the CPU randomly drafted a punter because I simulated after our last pick. But he's actually pretty good, 75 overall. Quick draft recap. BJ Dixon was taken number 1. And he's a hidden. So hopefully he's an X factor because you took him number 1. So at least he's a hidden. I remember the Steelers took a left guard, a normal left guard, number 1. It was just like, ugh, it was such a bad pick. Quincy Hollis. I mean, he don't look all that. 90s throw power, he's a small quarterback. 99 throwing the run is nuts. 95 play action, 95 speed. I mean, he's gonna be he's a scrambler for sure. 81 scrambler, yeah. But he went to a team that doesn't know how to use him, so that's gonna be interesting to see what happens for him. He's a 6'7" hidden. I might have swung and missed on this one though. I mean, my guy's hidden too, but 98 strength, 96 run block, damn. 79. Look at that injury. 43 injury. What? 43 injury? That's not good enough. I think I made the right decision. That injury is terrible. There was an 86 overall tight end in this draft that went in the 5th round. I wasn't even looking at tight ends, but Carolina's got them a stud. And he's a hidden 6'6", 264. He's the best player in the draft. From Oklahoma. Oklahoma don't even put out tight ends. Who was the last good tight end from Oklahoma? Mark Andrews? That's the only one I can think of. Shout out to Carolina, I guess. And I saw this guy, Keenan Freedman. He ran, I think, one of the fastest 40s, if not the fastest. 98 speed receiver, but 5'9", 174, I just couldn't do it. That is just entirely too small. He is a burner, so I wish him the best in his career. I am more than happy with who I got. Carter McAdams actually looks pretty good. 76 overall. I just couldn't do Miami, Ohio quarterbacks. The Bucs didn't take Quincy with the first pick. They decided to go with BJ instead, but they did get a decent quarterback though in the 2nd round. They decided to go with Eric Ramirez. He has 90 throw power, 77 deep accuracy, 77 medium. I mean, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. His under pressure is concerning, but he's a speedster. He's a scrambling quarterback, 90 speed, 92 acceleration from Louisville. So, I mean, he's good size. He's good size. On paper, he looks good. So, I mean, hopefully Tampa Bay know what they're doing, because that's just, you pass on the guy who was faster than him, had a stronger arm than him, and was more accurate for a defensive lineman that might not be that good. But hey, it's not my team. This might be the best offseason we've ever had. I mean, honestly, like, so many studs are on this roster now. I'm about to go in and move some guys around, because like I had those 2 middle linebackers. They're not going to stay at middle linebacker, so I'm going to figure that out off for camera. I appreciate you guys watching. This video probably was a little long. It's been recording for a while, so hopefully I didn't make it too long. Hopefully I got all the good stuff in. It was an enjoyable video. Thanks for watching. I have the training camp and preseason. I normally skip the preseason, but if you guys want to watch that, please let me know in the comment section. If you don't want to watch it, also say, like, just go ahead and skip the preseason. We're ready for the season, because I know I'm damn sure ready for the season. But you guys let me know what you want to see. Appreciate the support. We're going to keep rocking and pumping these videos out. I'm Jace HD. Until the next video, peace.